What's going on, guys? So I bought 5 fake Pokemon games from eBay. It's all 5 of the Game Boy Advance games. So we got LeafGreen, Ruby, Sapphire, FireRed, and Emerald. And so I'm no expert on fake Pokemon games, but I've done a little bit of research and I have a little bit of experience. So we're going to open these up and compare them to some real games and just see if we can see why they're fake. So just to start off with, I actually have a fake Pokemon FireRed version right here. I got this from wish.com when I bought a Nintendo DS Lite, and it's pretty, if you look straight at it right now, it doesn't look like it's fake, but it's pretty easy to tell when you start playing it. First of all, this game does not save. The save doesn't work. I've read that the save works on some fakes. It doesn't on others. There's also supposed to be like an imprint right here that's not on here, and just a few other things. It doesn't fit in the cartridge slot very well, which I'll show you right now. So I have this Game Boy Advance here, and it kind of just has a hard time sliding in. As you can see, this one is not flush with the top. It should be flush. Shouldn't be sticking out. This one is. If you look at a real one, I got a Tarzan game here, slides in perfectly, and it's flush with the top. You don't see it sticking out. And so, like I said, I got these from eBay. Paid about $40, which is actually a little bit steep. I just looked, and they have them on Amazon for like 20-something bucks. Basically, there's a lot of different sellers that sell these fake games. It's kind of become a problem. It's hard to tell the fakes from the reals if you don't know what you're looking for. The main difference is the price, honestly. I actually have 2 real games. I think, let's see, this is the real game, this is the real game, and these are the 5 fakes. So we're going to do a comparison, and let's go ahead and just start with the fakes and see what's inside of here. So real quick before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I also want to show you guys my new website. So it's just jrobgaming.com. It's not launched yet, but you can put your email address in and you'll know as soon as it launches. But basically, instead of reselling all my consoles and games and accessories on eBay, I'm going to be selling them directly to you guys. I also got some merch as well. Got one profile picture sticker up here so far. But yeah, make sure to go to jrobgaming.com and put your email in and you'll know as soon as it launches. And one funny thing I haven't mentioned yet, I just looked at the eBay listing and it's already been taken down. So that's kind of funny and interesting. So they come with these little cases, which now that I recall, when I bought the other FireRed from Wish, it actually came in one of these cases as well. So I don't know if they all get them from the same supplier or what, but let's zoom in on this stuff and take a look at it. All right, so as you can see, got all 5 here. We got Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, FireRed, and LeafGreen. Let's go ahead and take them out of the cases and look at them closer. All right, so here they are. At first glance, they don't look bad. I mean, they look legit, look real. Got the nice, translucent cases and stuff. But as you look closer, and especially once you start comparing with a real game, you can definitely tell. So one thing I mentioned earlier that I read online is basically there should be an imprint right above the Nintendo seal. As you can see, there's not one there, not one there. There's not one on any of them. So that's the first thing you should see is an imprint there. And then, like I said, when you slide them into the Game Boy, they just don't feel authentic. Let's try that out. So, ooh, yeah. So this one, same thing, sticks out the top. It's actually really difficult to get into the Game Boy, and it barely fits. Try out FireRed, same thing, sticks out the top. Got in there a little bit easier, but still not great. This one, a couple of these are almost too wide. This one sticks out the top as well. This one right here sticks out the top. This one's actually a little bit better, but not great. And then this one right here sticks out the top and was almost too wide as well. So now that we've taken a brief look at these Pokemon games, the fake ones, let's go ahead and open up the 2 real ones I bought, and we'll do a quick comparison. All right, so I'm not sure which is which, but one of them is Sapphire and one is LeafGreen. LeafGreen I paid over $80 and Sapphire paid $60, so super steep for authentic version. So I really hope these are authentic, because if they're not, I got really screwed. All right, so here's the first one, wrapped up in a little bubble wrap. Let's go ahead and unroll this. $60. All right, so here we are. And as you can see, this one's actually in pretty good condition. It's a used game. Let me see if I can get it in the light, but you can see there's the imprint here above the seal. You can also tell there's like a little indentation in the middle. I'm not sure if that's a sign of being real versus not, but the fake one definitely does not have the indentation. And actually, the real label is a whole lot shinier. Yeah, so they're both in the light right now, and you can definitely tell that the real one is shinier and just better looking. And actually, the Sapphire one, I didn't even notice this, but the Sapphire label on the fake one is black. The real one is blue. That's bad. That's not even close. I didn't even notice that, but that's pretty bad. And then as you start looking closer, you can tell the seals look different. All the fonts look different. I'm sure once you open them up, they'll look a whole lot different. Just from the back, you can see the PCB better on the fake one rather than the real one. Let's do the fit test real quick. Slides in perfectly, fits flush, and yeah, it just, you know, if you can get your hands on these things, you can just tell a difference between the real and the fake ones. All right, so we opened the Sapphire. This should be the LeafGreen one, and it's in a little box. I'm gonna have to get a knife to open this thing up. Got that open now, and let's see if we can get this thing out of here. And here we go. So it's kind of wrapped up in some paper. I mean, I guess they tried their best to keep it preserved, which I appreciate. And here we are. It's even in a little baggie. That's pretty nice. And you can already tell that it's real, especially compared to the fake one. All right, zoomed in for the comparison now, and I'll give you a second to just look and see if you can figure out which one is real versus fake. If it's in the light, you can tell it's pretty obvious. The one on the right, it's just not quite as shiny as the one on the left. The one on the left is the real one, by the way. And the one on the left also has little indentations above the seal. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. Hopefully you can. Also got an indentation in the middle, which the fake one does not. And if you flip them over, you can see the PCB really well on the fake one. Real one, you can't really see it. And of course, let's do the fit test real quick. And there it goes, bang. Fits flush, slides in easily. Just a world of difference from the fake one. So a couple more things I want to try. I'm actually going to open up both of these cartridges, and we're going to see what they look like on the inside. I think they just each have one screw, which is pretty easy. All right, so this is the real one, and it actually slides off, and then, all right, so here we go. That's the real game. Fake one seems to come apart the same way, but the board looks completely different. So once you get inside, they're not even remotely the same, except that they have contacts on the bottom. The chips all look different. I read online that the real one will say MX. As you can see, it says MX right there. This one does not say that. And yeah, it just looks completely different. So if you have a comparison of a real one, you can pretty easily tell a fake one once you get inside. The real one also has an indentation on the inside of the case. I didn't notice that on the fake one. Not really sure what that is, but just another thing to point out. $80. All right, so now I want to do an actual test. So we got the fake one on the right side, real one on the left side. And we're going to try to boot these up at the exact same time. So let me go ahead and turn on the advance and start up the one on the right. It's pretty close, not exact same time, but all right. So I got them running exact same time now. Take a moment to look. It actually, I'm not sure if it's a screen difference or what, but the background on the right side was actually darker than the left side. It's probably just a difference in the screen. The screen on the left side has a nice upgrade, so it actually looks a lot better. But so far, it looks just about the same, other than the slight color differences. Booted up at the same time. Let's actually see if both of them have sound. So turning on the sound on the left side now, definitely got sound. And I'm actually already playing on somebody else's profile. There we go. So that one's definitely working. Let's go ahead and turn on our sound here. There's definitely some sound. So the sound's working and stuff on the right one. Let's go ahead and try to boot up. And once we get to a save point, I'm going to try to save and see if it'll actually let me save or not. All right, so I'm all loaded up on the fake one now. Let's try to do a save real quick and see if it actually saves. So when I tried to save my game on the FireRed version a while ago, it wouldn't let me save. So I won't be surprised if this one doesn't work either. Okay, never mind. All right, so saved worked. That's good. I guess that makes sense because from what I've read online, it's kind of a hit or miss whether your game will save, or it might even save for a few years and then all of a sudden just deletes all your saves. It doesn't work anymore. That's not ideal. So we tested out both the real and the fake versions of LeafGreen. Let's go ahead and test out just a few other games. So we'll try out the FireRed, fake FireRed, and we're just going to see if they boot up one by one. FireRed this is actually the FireRed I just bought, not the one I've had. So we're going to see if it boots up. Looks like it is so far. And there it is. So it did boot up. Let's go ahead and try to save this one and see if it saves. All right, so it did save. I guess I just had a bad FireRed on the other one, but that one did not save. This one did. So at least it saves. All right, trying out the fake Sapphire now. Yep, so that one boots up. Now we're trying out the real Sapphire. That one works as well. Looks the same. Now we're trying out the fake Ruby. All right, fake Ruby boots up. And then last but not least, we'll try out the fake Emerald version. Make sure that one boots up as well. So far, so good, I guess, in some respects. I mean, I guess at least the games are working. Again, I haven't tried saving all the games, but like I said, I've played FireRed in the past, and it did not save properly. It deleted my save, or I can't remember if it deleted it or if it just didn't work at all. But I mean, I guess these, if you're not concerned about longevity, I think these might be a good option or a decent option. Honestly, I don't really want to promote these fake cartridges. I know they're significantly cheaper than the real ones, and they seem to work okay. Like I said, some people say they sometimes don't save, and I've even had one that didn't save. They don't fit as well in the cartridge slot, which is a little concerning, just a little annoying. I guess it's not a huge deal. But the main reason I don't want to promote them is because they're basically just ripping off another product. They made no advances themselves. They're just selling the same product, but it's an inferior product, much cheaper, and they're making money off of it. So not a huge fan of these fake cartridges. If you really want a cheaper option, I'd say use emulators, or I've heard of the EverDrive. I haven't used it myself yet, but EverDrive I think is just basically like a Game Boy cartridge you put ROMs on, and you can play them all on your Game Boy Advance. But yeah, not a huge fan of them. I'll give you another last look at the fake ones, and here they are. I mean, they look nice and colorful, but yeah, like I said, and like you saw, once you start zooming in on these things and taking a look at them, they're definitely distinguishable from real. I know when you're buying online, it can be hard to tell if it's real versus fake, but if you have something that you can compare it to, and they take good pictures online when they're selling them, then you can probably find out which is real versus which is fake. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and also let me know down below in the comments if you have a fake or a real Pokemon game, and let me know if you saw any other differences on here that I missed, or if there's anything else you think you should point out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.